arrived. Thank me, Emily.
Not too excited now.
Let's play hide and seek.
I'm Edward. Do you remember me? We've come to live here now because my sister Emily kept blowing up our house down in London. Come out, Emily. We can't find you. Come out, wherever you are.
Only as far as the garden, Emily.
Yes, Papa. Come on, Edward. Shall we ever see it again as Father loved it?
I doubt it, my dear. Heating alone will cost us a fortune.
We must confine ourselves to a few rooms only.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We may also have to dispense with some of the servants.
Peace is shattered.
It's nice to hear children laughing in the house again. Puts me in mind of when the mistress was a girl.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Crabtree.
Following the lead, we're following the Charlotte. Don't panic. Oh, where is James?
He's with Mum and Papa.
Oh, be quiet, Louise. Oh, it would have to be your new dress. I say, please wait. Thank you. You all right, Charlotte?
Just a bit wet.
James, will you go and see what's happened to Charlotte? She's waddling.
What has she been doing?
What have you been doing?
It was all Emily's fault.
Emily, are you listening to me?
Yes, Papa.
You had permission to play in the garden, no further. The river is not a safe place for the young ones. I would have expected you to realize that.
I am sorry.
Yes, well. Oh. You will stay in your room until tea time. Oh, Polly, will you escort Miss Emily to her room?
Very good, sir.
I suppose Mamma was as good as gold and she, little child.
Couldn't say, Miss Emily. I was only a girl myself then. Not one to judge.
Will you miss Grandfather?
Everyone will miss him. There's not enough good doctors in this world.
I'm going to be a doctor.
This is your room, Miss Emily. It's the big one.
your water for your wash.
Thank you.
I see you've brought my things up.
I'll just get your night clothes out while I'm here.
Haven't been sent to bed, Polly. It's only Emmeline. I don't understand. The older I get, the more stupid I become. So many things make no sense at all, Emmeline. Just because he's 13, James can do no wrong. But I'll be 13 soon, so why don't they treat me the same? What does a rat know?
I am Miss Rabstock. You will say, good morning, Miss Rabstock.
Good morning, Miss Rabstock.
Good morning, children. Now that the summer holidays are drawing to a close, you will resume your studies. Not at the village school, but in a manner befitting your station in society. I am to be your governess. Yes, Edward?
Please, Miss Rabstock, why isn't James here?
Miss Rabstock.
Miss Rabstock.
Master James has come of age. He is to attend a boarding school.
I wish I could come of age.
The time for play and slothfulness is past. It is time for arithmetic.
Once one is one. Once two is two. 2 twos are 4. 3 twos are 6. 4 twos are 8. 5 twos
£2, 13 shillings and sixpence.
£2, 13 shillings, 6 pence.
7 shillings and sixpence.
7 shillings and 6 pence.
£14, 3 shillings and 1 penny.
£14, 3 shillings and 1 penny.
£15, 12 shillings and 1 penny.
50. Oh, dear.
My dear.
Go on.
All night, the rain beat down on the windows of the old house, and the thunder roared down the chimneys. In the dark cellar, the sounds awoke the ghosts. Skeletons rattled their bones and stood up after centuries. Slowly, the door of the cellar creaked open. I snapped my fingers, ha ha. I snapped the other one, ho ho. I don't care should the lady pine once aboard the ground. sail away. No pirate e'er was cooler. Where'er I go, I fear no foe. On the good ship, Yakky-Yikky-Doolah.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Thanks for ruining my story.
I had to, otherwise he wouldn't go to sleep.
What is the meaning of this noise?
I'm sorry, Papa. We were having a Pierrot show.
A Pierrot show? In the middle of the night? Go to your room at once.
Good night, Papa.
At once.
Good night, James.
Good night, Emily.
Working hard, Jane.
I'm extremely bored, actually.
Why didn't you come to lessons then?
I couldn't put up with Crabface.
Did you put these in my book?
No, it must have been Edward.
You did, didn't you?
All right, I admit it.
Didn't you hear it? Tennis match.
My sister's Joan of Arc. She hears voices.
I am disturbed. Disturbed and displeased by what Miss Rabstock tells me. Did you say 5 minutes, Miss Rabstock?
I did, sir.
5 minutes late for your lessons. How do you explain this?
Please, Papa, I was walking with James. I quite forgot the time.
You forgot? And as if this were not enough misbehaviour, Miss Rabstock informs me that you're frequently inattentive in class.
Frequently.
Frequently. Your behaviour disturbs me, Emily. It would seem that you who should set an example must take example from your brothers and sisters. Lessons will be out of doors this afternoon to take advantage of the fine weather. However, Miss Rabstock will set you work and you will be confined to the house.
Miss Lizzie, you can't catch me. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. No, you can't.
Good afternoon, children.
Good afternoon, Miss Rabstock.
Please be seated. Now we are going to work on our spelling. Edward, Louise, Charlotte.
trouble?
Keys, Miss Emily. Sorry if I startled you, but I thought you'd better have a key to your room.
Thank you, Dawson. Dawson, why am I allowed a key?
That's our secret, Miss Emily. Wouldn't want anyone to smell a rat.
Strangest things are happening, Emmeline. Emmeline. Got the best thing today. Come on, look. You'd really like Grandfather. He smelt of pipe tobacco. He had really gentle hands. And what seems to be the matter then? Who is it?
Me. Why did you lock the door?
Dawson gave me a key.
Can I take him to school with me?
He's a she, and no you can't because we swapped.
Yes, I know, but I ate your Easter egg long ago.
I need Emmeline for my research.
I suppose he is happiest with you.
I wish I was going to rugby in your place.
It's a boys' school.
Exactly. Boys have all the advantages. I'm in my last year of schooling, but you'll go to university or to Sandhurst and become an officer. You'll inherit the house and bring honour to the family, while I will marry someone I dislike just to please Papa, and spend the whole of my life raising children.
Isn't that what women are supposed to do?
Silence for grace. O God, who givest food unto all flesh, grant that we may receive these thy gifts with thy blessing, and use them with thankfulness and sobriety. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen.
And now, a toast. We raise our glasses, everybody, to James, to wish him good fortune on the momentous occasion of his going away to school. James. James.
It's only last days.
Thank you, James.
What have you been doing, Emily? Are you coming outside after lunch?
That will depend upon how well behaved you all are during lunch. Now, that is an ample sufficiency of conversation.
I think he's found a bone, Papa.
We are privileged to be living in an exciting age. In this year of 1906, the British Empire occupies 1/5 of the land surface of the entire globe. Full stop. New paragraph. We have seen the British flag unfurled. Yes?
Please, Miss Robstock, what lesson is this?
Geography. We have seen the British flag unfurled. What is it?
Please, Miss Robstock, do you think women will get the vote?
What on earth has that got to do with geography?
Women live in all countries.
Stand in the corner.
Please, Miss Robstock, which corner?
Leave the classroom. Charlotte, fan my neck. I need to cool down.
find them all in Papa's drawers. Thank you for getting me out of trouble at lunchtime.
Don't mention it.
We share a lot of secrets, don't we?
Mm?
You know those voices I heard?
Yes.
I still hear them. I think the house is haunted.
By grandfather.
No, by a girl. I've seen her in the grounds.
Why doesn't anybody else see anything or hear anything?
I don't know. You don't believe me, do you?
Of course. If you say you've seen a ghost, why should I disbelieve it?
I'll miss you when you go to rugby.
Goodbye, darling. You will write to us very soon, won't you?
A great adventure, James. Goodbye, my dear boy. For the tuck shop.
Thank you, Papa.
All right. Goodbye, James.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, James.
Bye.
Bye, me. Bye, James.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, my boy.
Ah, Miss Emily, have you seen the gardener? I need to have a word about the hoses. It appeared that one of them sprung a leak the other day.
Emily, 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 Emily,
Is anybody there? Is anybody there?
Something's cooking.
Miss Emily spelt the tarts.
Jam tarts.
Only one, mind. They're for picnic tea.
We're going on a picnic.
In the grounds, Miss Emily. Your father wants you all to take advantage of the summer air.
Dawson, you've been butler here a long time, haven't you?
Ever since your grandfather inherited the house.
Is the house haunted?
Now, whatever put that idea into your head?
I just wondered.
There certainly was a ghost. A figure in white.
A young girl?
A hooded figure. It's
A young nun that came from the convent as used to stand here. Well, that's what people said. Ran away with the squire's son.
It said she ran off with the squire, fell off his horse and killed herself, stone dead. But that ghost hasn't been seen or heard of for 15 years. In
Now,
fact...
don't worry your pretty head about such things. Get out into the fresh air. Bring some roses to your cheeks.
Please?
Emily is asking for dyspepsia.
I don't think children suffer from dyspepsia, my dear.
I wish I were a child again. I beg your pardon. All the worry over this house that's brought it on.
I worry about Emily. She was asking Rabstock about the women's movement the other day.
Oh, dear. Emmeline Pankhurst and her hotheads. What could she know of that?
The newspapers were full of it before we left London.
Ridiculous. She'll be wanting to join this new Labour Party next. But...
sorry. I was just going. Why? What have you done? Trespassing on your land. Fishing. I've got no right. But you're the boy who rescued Charlotte. I was trespassing then too. In future, with my permission to fish in this river, it may be on my mother's land. But people can't own trees or rivers. They belong to everyone. We have a right to them, like good health.
My father says us poor men have no rights to nothing.
Nonsense. With respect to your father, I'm the only one with nothing wrong with me, and I've got a bad leg. Let me see. How did you do this?
Climbing over a wall. Some bastard stuck bits of glass on the top. Begging your pardon.
You need to wash it in disinfectant and cover it with a bandage.
Where would I get them?
I'm always prepared in case the little ones cut themselves. Sit down. This will sting a little. I did warn you. Wait. You're very lucky. It could have got much worse. Worse than the younger ones. You should always wash these things out with antiseptic, otherwise they can get very septic indeed. There we go.
What? What is it? What's up? What's wrong?
I must go home now.
It's for the green flies, Miss Emily. Kills them off like, green fly.
They'll probably kill you too.
Master will if you'll tell him you caught me smoking his cigars.
Don't be silly. Dawson, can I ask you something?
You do little else, Miss Emily.
Has anyone ever drowned in the river?
Yes. There was a drowning. Some years back, during the hunt, one of the hounds got tangled in the weeds. A young girl jumped in to save him.
Did she drown?
No, the hound drowned. Or maybe they shot him.
Emily, Mamma wants you in the drawing room.
Yes. Come and sit down. I wanted to explain the situation, Emily. I'm sure you realize that a house such as this is very expensive to maintain.
Yes, Mamma.
Unfortunately, your grandfather did not leave much money when he left me the house.
He used to give it away.
Which was a little foolish when he was the custodian of the family seat. The time could come when the house will have to be sold. I hope not in my lifetime. That is why Papa is going to London tomorrow. He has some business colleagues who might be able to assist us financially. I tell you these things, Emily, because you are now the eldest child at home, and Papa and I expect the utmost responsibility from you. No more daydreaming, and no leading the little ones into mischief, and no clandestine meetings with village boys.
I haven't.
One day, Emily, your father and I will find you a young man from your own class, and then you will marry and settle down.
But Mamma...
That will be all, Emily.
Goodbye, Papa.
Goodbye, Edward.
Goodbye, Papa.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
Goodbye, Papa.
Goodbye, Emily. Goodbye. Goodbye, Lillian.
Goodbye, Archibald.
Good luck in London.
Goodbye, my dear.
Good luck in London.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hello, I thought I'd find you here. How's the leg?
Oh, a bit of thanks.
I will take a look at it. Well, come on then.
But I ain't got no clothes on.
Doctors are used to that sort of thing. Here. You decent?
Yeah.
Where's your bandage?
I lost it in the river.
That's okay. It's healing nicely. Don't need to have a bandage anymore.
Thank you, Doctor.
I do believe I haven't introduced myself. I'm Emily.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Will.
Pleased to meet you, Will.
Do you want to come for a swim?
I can't.
Maybe I see you down here.
I mean, I don't know how to swim.
I'll teach you if you like.
I don't think you could. I'm afraid of the water. Here. Look, I brought Emmeline to meet you. Named after Emmeline Pankhurst, the bravest woman alive.
My mother's the bravest woman alive.
Is she trying to get the vote?
She looks after us kids. Even though something's eaten at her inside.
Sadness.
Some sort of disease. She don't get enough food. She makes sure us kids get it, though. Still, we're starving. Don't worry, I won't eat your rat.
I am given to understand that your father will be away for several days, or possibly even weeks. In the meantime, he has entrusted your discipline to me. I will be very severe with anyone who attempts to misbehave. Emily, what are you doing?
I had an itch.
Please, Miss Rabstock.
Please, Miss Rabstock, I had an itch.
I will not tolerate rudeness. There are those in this family who do not know their place. Whatever is the matter with you? We will recite our table. Once one is one. Once two is two. Emily, you are up to something. I know it. Hold out your hand.
Please, Miss Rabstock.
Be silent. Hold out your hand.
Please, Miss Rabstock. There's a rat on my desk.
This is a very serious matter. Miss Rabstock was quite upset. After all I said to you, Emily, after I took you into my confidence, well, I'm pleased to see you tearful. It is the most ladylike response you have given of late.
I don't want to be ladylike. I want to be educated properly and have a career. I want to help make people better. No one listens. No one understands.
Emily, take hold of yourself.
I can't tell anyone. I can't do the things I want to do because I should be dead.
My poor child. Whatever ails you?
I am being haunted.
Oh, Emily.
I'm surprised you weren't woken. Ruction's the word.
The word is that Miss Emily has slightly taken leave of her senses.
Oh, that poor child.
That governess has packed her bags. Gone by the early train.
But whatever are they going to do about Miss Emily?
The word is that someone has been sent for.
Emily, Mr. Dodsworth is here to see you.
My poor child. You need fear no longer.
I'm not afraid. I'm confused.
There's an evil spirit within you, which must be exorcised.
I don't think there is a...
This could be our proof.
You've got cold hands.
It's the night air.
Will you take a warming cup of cocoa?
Oh, well, if there was a little brandy, it assists the process.
Of course.
Oh, demon that troublest the mind of this child, Emily Wood. Come out of her. I say depart. Go. Leave.
Partey!
Huh?
It might be French.
Demon, leave this child in peace. Show yourself. Show yourself.
You rang, madam.
Oh, Dawson, we require brandy.
Glass of brandy for madam.
For the Reverend Dodsworth.
A decanter of brandy.
And a very large wine glass. What is it, child?
That was one of the things I saw. A wine glass. Mr. Dodsworth, will you please listen to me?
This could be the demon speaking.
Rubbish!
Emily?
I beg your pardon, but there is no demon. There's something strange about the house. Sometimes the rooms and the garden seem to change.
And you are afraid?
Curious. The only time I was afraid was when I saw myself dead in the river.
Huh? This is of some comfort. It's not unusual for young girls of Emily's age to have premonitions, visions of what might be the future. Perhaps Emily is afraid she might drown, and in her imaginings confronts the horror of that eventuality.
That does not explain her disobedience.
Starve her. If she disobeys, deny her sustenance, she'll soon succumb.
So, Emily, Mr. Dodsworth has concluded that you are not possessed by a demon.
Quite a pity, really. I'm not afraid. Who are you? Emily. I'm Emily. This is my room. These are my things. What things? Why are you haunting me? Me? Haunting you? You're the ghost. I'm not, I'm real. So are you. I don't mind you haunting me, really. It's quite fun. Ghosts are unscientific. Perhaps it's all in one's mind. The brain's the least understood organ in the human body. Here. These are my grandfather's books. They're about medicine and anatomy. They're my books for tonight's prep. What else is in this room? Clothes, beds. You usually only come when they call. They tried having a seance to contact spirits. Do you know how that works? Everyone holds hands and a medium goes into a trance. No, not this way. They make a circle of all the letters in the alphabet, and then they all put their fingers on a wine glass, and it moves to spell out messages. I thought they were cheating to make it spell my own name to scare me. But it must have been your name. They couldn't see you, though. Only I could see you. Were they girls? Yes. They make my life hell. Why? Because I can't swim. I hate the water. So do I. We seem to be quite alike. How old are you? 12. 13 next weekend. So am I, on Sunday. Snap! I still don't understand everything, but there's one thing I am sure of. What's that? Neither of us is dead.
Emily?
I'm not a ghost. I'm not a ghost. I'm not a ghost.
I'm not a ghost. I'm not a ghost. I'm not a ghost. I'm not a ghost.
Mad as a March hare, poor dear.
This Radstock's gone. It's summer holidays again. We're not allowed it back to the garden.
Please take us in the boat, Emily. If you don't, tell Mama you brought us here. I'm not going anywhere near that river. Please don't tell, Charlotte. Certainly not. I'll stay here and watch.
Now, not a word of this to anyone.
Oh, great news, my dear. Everything is going to be all right. My dear.
Archie, how wonderful.
So you think she's really a ghost?
I think she must have drowned here some time long ago and no one knew about it.
And her tortured spirit's still wandering here.
That's what I think. I haven't seen her for days now, though.
There's a body on my line. A carp.
It was just such a big muddle. Perhaps I was just slow to settle into the house. Things are happening to my body. Perhaps they're what's happening to my mind. I'm just in such a muddle and my ghost is gone.
You're my ghost.
Where have you been?
Exams. Everything stops for exams.
Where is this place?
My room. I couldn't sleep.
You've been crying.
They were threatening me.
Emily, listen. You say they can't see me.
I don't think so. They always think you're me.
Right.
I've lost so much. I must get some water.
But this is the kitchen.
No, it's not. The office. Who'd put computers in a kitchen?
What do they do?
You're more backward in the country than I thought. Bet you haven't even heard of the Beatles.
Of course I have. They even get into my bedroom sometimes.
You're so innocent. I'll probably become a computer operator when I leave college.
You're going to college?
It's what my mother wants.
But you're a girl.
You sexist pig. That's where the money is.
In here?
In the job. You get well paid. You wouldn't know, but out in the real world, money's the most important thing in life.
You sound like my father.
Everybody's trying to get richer, building everywhere. Soon there won't be any countryside left.
The countryside can get a bit boring too sometimes, you know.
You sound like my so-called friends. Everything's boring. That's why they take drugs and go mad and smash things up. They're bored with the way things are.
Why didn't they try and change them?
It's easier to be one of the crowd.
I'm bored. I never see any of these things. The highlights of my life are going on picnics and thwarting my parents.
Sounds like fun.
Everything I ever wanted to do, I can't because I'm a girl.
You don't know how lucky you are. I wish I could live all the time in the country.
So that's why nobody knew about it. About her drowning. It hadn't happened yet.
Never heard of ghosts from the future before.
You don't believe me, do you?
Of course I do. Why'd you make up a thing like that? Anyway, you wouldn't tell lies to me.
I wish you weren't poor.
So do I.
That sounds awful. I mean, I wish my parents approved of you.
Don't matter to me what people think.
I wish I could invite you to the ball.
What ball?
My father's holding a ball for some friends who helped him raise some money. See, with Paul, really. He's holding a harvest ball at the weekend. If I'm good, I can attend.
Hope you enjoy it.
I wish you could come.
Just because I believe in your ghost?
Partly.
My little brother, Ted, he died of diphtheria. 2 years ago. He used to collect wood with me. Now sometimes when I'm gathering wood, I can feel him there.
Why did she choose me? Have I got to prevent her from drowning?
She chose the wrong one if you have. You can't swim.
Emily?
No harvest ball for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lillian and I are deeply indebted to my colleagues and friends from the City of London who are here tonight. Through their good offices, they have allowed me to make a financial agreement which will enable us, together with our dear children, now safely tucked into bed, to continue as custodians of the family seat. The future of this house is assured. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now, on with the dancing.
They're not going to ruin my birthday, Emily.
Pleasure of this dance.
What's the matter? I was too late. A girl's drowned. I think it was your ghost.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, Emily. We really wanted to save you.
You have.
You were dead.
Nothing dies. I understand everything now. The riverbank looks so different. So many trees. I must see the house. You had gardens.
You say you understand everything. I wish I did.
I'm not even going to try.
I'm afraid it's not very scientific, Emily. We're sort of time twins. People born at exactly the same time in different places. Have linked lives even if they never meet. We were born in different years, but somehow we kept getting mixed up. You could see my time, but I couldn't see yours until now.
It's not at all scientific.
We met because we were both unhappy in our time. We didn't belong. Now we can change places.
How can we? I don't understand.
You will. I don't suppose we'll ever meet again. So be happy, Emily.
You be happy too.
Shall we dance?
But people will see we're not the same.
They'll see what they want to see. Oh, Emily, I almost forgot. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Emily.
Oh, there you are. Sorry to drag you away, Emily, but Daddy's going on about the long drive.
Say goodbye to your friends.
Chat with your headmistress, Emily. She's very pleased with your progress this term. She said you worked hard, despite some teasing from the other girls. She seems to think you stand a very good chance of going to university.
If you hadn't decided to walk out on us, you'd have realized that long ago.
I do see Emily once a month, you know.
I'm not going to argue with you, Peter. This is Emily's day.
Manage. Yes, okay. I'm on my way back now. I reckon I should be there about 8:30. Okay, see you then.